You know what they call Carl, the Brazilians? They call him Judas.
I am Judas.
Because he left Brazil to play in Europe. He's a traitor. And we're in the city of God. Judas isn't welcome in the city of God.
No, we are getting grouped.
Yes, we're actually gonna get.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It is the dawn of a brand new era here in Siege. It's time for SiegeX, of course, the opening competitive tournament in the entire history, the 10-year anniversary of our beloved game. It is time to reload.
Every single team starts out with a magazine with at least 6 bullets in it, and every single game, you have to risk a certain amount up. The first 2 days, at a max, you can risk 2, but after that, sky's the limit. And obviously, you accumulate bullets based on the time, the amount that you risk up, and then once you play, if you win, you get that same amount back, plus double, essentially. And that's what makes the format so exciting.
We lost for our space station in SI Boston now. I think like here, we try to surprise them more. And I think like we have a really good prep and I will feel confidence about this, you know. So it doesn't matter the result, like it's the map that we want to play. We want to play Chalet, like we lost for them there. And then we want our revenge here. Let's put some base the first 3 rounds. Let's see how they're playing. Like if they're playing like slow, they're playing for falling back, if they're playing for fighters.
There's only one thing I don't want to hear after this game. I should have done this or that. Okay? We play as a team.
No regrets, let's go.
No regrets, no regrets.
One, two, three. No peak. Gasbabe gone out. That was Fault's final one that he had. Finds skill. The SMG. It's a double stack towards Piano. J9O should be able to win this battle, and he does. Double headshot, and SSG hold on. And G2's attack has very much just been completely stalled out with those quick kills in succession. From SSG, that's a very lackadaisical push up library stairs from Alamau. Just didn't look ready for the fight, and Faults was very much ready. Wow, Newers, big round, 3K, flawless for SSG, and G2 just never even looked likely in that round. G2 are just very much struggling to get a good start early in these rounds. They're not getting any kind of sense of momentum. They're not really getting good map control. SSG on the defense of Chalet looking very strong and continuing that trend from North America today. Well, Ashen peeked into Alamount. He'll happily take a freebie and almost got Newers as well over towards Blue, who actually held his position and got a good fire back onto Alamount. So a decent trade between those two. 4v4, Loira goes for the lurk and finds Benja. Doki also gets involved, and 60 seconds does lose their life though to J9O. And so far these two have got 9 kills. UUNO gets off, yellow ping information. J9O, just his presence alone, but that's an incredible shot and an incredible double from UUNO as well to clutch the round for G2.
30 seconds on the board. Newers has been really good in this match so far. He'll be a key piece of the puzzle here for SSG. While J9O would find the first, Blaz now isolated over towards backstall. Needs to swing and hit the second, and he does just that. G2 finally finding something to celebrate.
Newers continues his rampage and also on to Alamau, who he was very much giving some words to in the chat as well, and clearly ready for Loira. Newers is on an absolute heater in this match, and his debut for SSG, 15 kills, has been dropped. Blaz, very low on health. Doki, under a bit of pressure towards Fireplace Stairs, and the blend going down now by Faults, and it's looking very likely that SSG are going to make quick work of G2 here at reload. They only put in the 1 reload, the 1 bullet up for grabs, but SSG probably thinking they should have done all 2. It's 7-4 on Chalet, and the North Americans are on fire in Brazil.
The most problem was like our ways of solving the problems. Like we lost, in my opinion, we lost. Like Kitchen and Master, plus one guy wired on library stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I felt so useless. I want to say I felt so useless outside K9. Like that's what I do all the time in practice anyway.
The first round, like you did the same play. You did the play to go trench, you did fast. But we killed the first guy. It was not fast. It was like 150, 130.
Yes.
So it was not like he got surprised, like, oh, this guy's so fast here.
That it was bad. Like, it was bad because like we didn't have pressure at all. Because like in the screens, like we are inside the map fast, and then we already open like the angle for kill the guy half wall. Like we already have guys K9. We already have Blaz. And then we have like 3 guys holding the flank top floor as well. Like I think like
Yeah, I was alone. One guy, Ella, ran all the way outside K9 to peek the breach. At the same time, Valk pushed office onto the breach to kill me highway, and Wamai was peeking my piano door. They just flooded
They also had Valk
and I'm getting full Valk count. I was holding, the same as I do every day.
I think we tried to play like we play in scrims, and they were ready for it. We lost some important gunfights. I don't know, just played the rounds, but it was hard. They were playing good against us, and it was a tough match.
and we got Amayo from G2 here. Who do you want to play against?
We play FearX.
Do you feel silly for picking that chicken card 5 seconds ago? FearX, I mean, the gauntlet's been thrown. You can't do anything about it. What do you feel? Because it seemed like you know what they're going to do.
Yeah, I think like I have some Manchester feeling, you know? So I feel good, really good.
All right, feeling good. I didn't hear that 1 minute ago, but, you know, there it is. G2 are playing FearX. Now, that's a game I'm looking forward to.
Yesterday was a good debut for us. Like, it wasn't the result to expect, but I think it wakes us up, you know, like we had a great conversation after the match. So I think like that's the important thing. I think it's better we make the mistakes now and learn from like the beginning than after, you know, like because like after like in the playoffs, like you can't do that mistakes. For FearX, I think like our prep for today, like is gonna punish the mistakes and like just like try to control the pace of the game.
We are gonna go around the player room. There's so many teams here. We've got BDS, Loud, FearX, Secret, Furia, so many teams. We're going to ask some players some questions. We're going to go to Jake first. What do you think the difference is between G2 and BDS right now?
The difference? Probably I don't have Carl annoying me every day.
Doesn't have Carl. That's fucking cold, Jake. Who do you play today?
BDS.
Ooh, BDS. I just interviewed Jake Virtue from BDS. Virtue had some bad things to say about you.
What?
He called you a fucking bot.
Virtue?
Yes, what do you think about that?
Virtue is the big bot.
Virtue is the big bot.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck in your game.
Thank you.
Holy shit. What are you focused on today for the FearX game?
I'm focused on telling Doki what to do so he doesn't throw my games.
Okay, and yesterday what went wrong?
I didn't tell Doki what to do, so he trolled my game.
So you need to be better. How is playing with Mowgli and the team? He is speaking good English or it's really bad?
Mowgli is actually even making other people speak better English. He was saying, "Oh,
I am the king of English. I know my pronunciation very bad, but my grammary, bro.
Grammary. This doesn't even make sense.
It makes sense. You understand me?
Yes.
Okay.
To be honest, yes.
Surely G2 get the job done, but I want it to be competitive.
I'm expecting actually a rather competitive game here. I don't want to say that I'm pitching FearX as favourites, but especially if they can get off to a clean start here defensively, I don't actually see any reason why they can't go ahead and win this game.
Is it fair to say, though, for G2, their attacks so far have been just rather disjointed? That's a freebie. Alamau may be expecting reinforcements on the flank. Murphy losing out to Blaz, and yeah, good read from Alamau. And G2 finally arrived here on Skyscraper. Much better round, clearing out the roamers, knowing full well that FearX are extending off site. Alamau just absolutely turns on the Jets. Now in towards site, he's already cleaned out. Oh, and it's a flawless round led by Alamau. For G2, they will find themselves down to 3 bullets if they cannot bring back a 6-1 deficit to FearX. /1. One more. That one was very much ineffective. Coded getting into a position where he can start to stick the plant down, watching the cover. Will be Wookie man up close with Blaz, but what a sick headshot from Wookie, and what a sick result this is turning out to be. UUNO with 0 kills on the board so far, as FearX are about to 7-1 G2 here at Reload. Spots one. You've got to get that.
We know the G2 and what's capable of this roster and the players on it. It's just we haven't seen that, but there is one player specifically that we have to talk about, and that's going to be UUNO. Today's the day where he can pull out a new set of cards, a new deal, a new hand. Like we saw already, they pulled out that extended meg, and then also invoke a dual card if they do end up losing.
Right now, UUNO Doki just trying to hold on, trying to burn a bit of time, but that's the big problem for them, Des. There's a minute left to go. This is it's too long to just soak up the pressure as Dash takes down Doki. It's all up to UUNO. Can he 1v3? G2 into a 1v1 for survival.
It's certainly not a great situation to be in, knowing that whether or not your team stays in the tournament or goes home, it's all on Loira's shoulders.
We had a conversation about the duo, if it was needed to play, who was going to play. We played some little tournaments there with the team, and we just decided it was going to be me.
Loira is going for the plant. This is what I wanted to see. An attacker getting in there, getting aggressive. He's going to be successful. Bay has allowed that to happen. He's now playing back into it.
First view to be able to eliminate him.
No, he's got it for sure behind. No, Loira's got it. How's he let that one happen?
Gonna see nothing here, and surely that starts sending off the alarm bells, but Loira, he's on the move here. The swing comes in, and Loira wins it out.
The only choice we have is to play again and to win. If we lose, we are out, and of course we don't want this, so we're just gonna go for tomorrow and try to win.
Yesterday we had a big kind of talk and we just put things into perspective, I guess. So I don't think anything changed so much, but I think today we played with like really confidence and like some big balls, I guess. So it was nice to play today. I enjoyed, like, it was good to show the world that we're actually still a great team, you know.
Doki manages to pick
Put
up
him on the dome, make him all about the util instead. No way does Alamau lose this. Surely not.
pressure towards Warehouses versus 3. And at least if they come up, and Loira picks up Silent 4 versus 1.
Around the map, Doki's going hunting.
UUNO is going to stick the plant there. It's now a case of get out of the window and hold this in post. UUNO manages to take down both. Big finish to the round from UUNO. Themselves in and around site. Find 2 kills, 2 versus 3. But here comes Blaz with a big double on the shotty. Kills 1, pumps, kills the second. Simple as that.
And Toffinating there to try and give him room to swing into side, but no.
We had a tough time the first 3 matches. It was not easy for us. We were not playing like we play on scrims. It was pretty hard to play these 3 matches, but we had a really good talk. Losing like we lost this tournament is already making us way better than we were before. So next time we'll show up.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Reload in Rio. It's time to reload to survive, and it is survival day. Day number 5, round number 5. After this, it's all done. We'll have all of our 8 teams qualified to the main event.
If FearX wins, they're stealing a spot from the remaining. But if they don't, if BDS wins, then everybody else still has a chance.
But now FearX have control of the bomb site. BDS caught out of position, so many of their players downstairs. They've made their rotations up, but it might be too late. Impact's putting the pump under Rin. He goes deep, looking for another kill as BDS, they forfeit the bomb site to play down below, but it might be too late.
Maybe's been running around looking for a plant spot, finally finds it, but again now there's no cover. Impact goes out. Mephi, you gotta find a safe position. Cody with the third, 2 guys left on defense.
And the plant is all but confirmed from Mephi.
Easy.
E4 and Lasmo, where are you? You need to get back to site, son. You need to have an impact here. When FearX come calling, do you have a response? Flawless. It's a flawless end to the round. A flawless end to BDS's run and reload. The Koreans have made it to the main stage for the first time in 4 years.
G2 are no longer in the running for the quarterfinals, but they can play gatekeepers to DarkZero, who are looking to maximize their points.
You guys are scary as f, and I think you guys forget about this sometimes. So all you need to do is just play the game the way you play, because that's enough to win everything, to scare them all, you know? You're the fucking lions in this shit.
Blaz certainly is, though, on the top floor, looking in towards airlock. Where's Pamper going? Doki in a great position, finds the double, and Spirits falls as well, and leaves it all up to NJR with no kit, no chance, and G2 stay in this one a little longer. And honestly, I like this for G2, contesting top floor. Oh, inside, lock, it's Loira the Demon, who stands up and hits the second headshot onto Pamperzu through the barricade. Verts is down in Vault, they commit the Blackbeard with that diffuser. This has to be their hit. Well positioned from Alamau, though, to wait for the second player, and with a little bit of help from Blaz, they combine to take down that shield man, and Nave is all that's left. And with that, G2 will get themselves match point and are on the verge of eliminating DarkZero from Reload. Very much looking like a Vault hit here from G2. Citizen can't win the battle towards Elevators. That gives up that position now for G2. And inside a server goes UUNO, who's actually going for that default hit. Hold on. But they're losing the battle towards the Vault side of the map. Still 1 player up though for G2, so they can throw bodies at this and no more gas babes to worry about. 1 nitro for Spirits, but no longer accessible. He's down on the floor and leaves Pamperzu in a 1 versus 2. Into red time we go. Must win this if they're going to stay alive in this tournament for a little bit longer. As the plant goes down, Blaz is gunned up, watching for this push, and he does not blink. DarkZero from a 5-2 lead choke this one at Reload. They are done, sent home by G2.
Well, this is the end of the road for us. We didn't have the tournament that we wanted. We got knocked out on the last day. We had some small chances. We could have been beaten 7-0 and made it to the stage if BDS didn't lose. At least on the last 2 games, we showed our potential. We showed what we've been working for. I know that for a fact that we are a good team. We're one of the best teams out there, and we're gonna change this outcome. And next tournaments, we have a long year ahead, and we're gonna prove different to not only you guys, but to everyone here. So keep cheering for us and keep supporting us. Thank you, everyone.